Is Doc Rivers a good coach, bro? Keep it real, bro. Keep it real.
Listen, bro. I know a lot of people they don't really like Doc Rivers, and I get the the multiple 3-1 chokes, being that and the talent that he's had in choking 3-1, having Chris Paul and Blake Griffin and choking 3-1 and just James Harden, that's like, that's a good reason to think why Doc is bad. And then, a few years after that, he got the opportunity to for the front office to get Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, and I know it was Pandemic P in 2020, but we consider Doc Rivers Clippers one of the favorable teams to win the championship and the only team in the league to actually beat the LA Lakers. But sadly, again, Doc Rivers choked 3-1. And I remember, like, yo, Doc Rivers couldn't hear the end of it. It was so bad to the point where they fired this man. This man lost his job because he choked 3-1 for like the third time, and like he just wouldn't hear enough of it, and his coaching skills were just terrible in that series. But in my personal opinion, I don't think so. One of his first years in the NBA, he as a coach, he won a championship with the Celtics. It was a very good coaching job there too. He would play Rondo and Paul Pierce for the right amount of minutes, play KG for the right amount of minutes, got them all in a organized situation, having Ray Allen turn him into a spot up when he was mainly like a primarily ball handler in the two teams he played for before. I feel like he transitioned all those guys into a nice system. Sadly, a few injuries pushed them back, and the guys was a little older, so they didn't get to really win more than one championship, but they still had very good runs. He was also a basketball player, a role player, so he had a lot of knowledge on the game. So I just think it's kind of hard not to put him up there with, I ain't gonna say as one of the best coaches of all time, but it's kind of hard not to give him his credit as a good coach. And I have to look at him as that because it comes to a certain point where there's so much a coach can actually do, and there's so much you can actually blame him for. I feel like that Clippers thing, he can take some blame for, but you can't put a full blame on the way Paul George played then, and it was just like there was a reason he was calling him Pandemic P. That's why I didn't understand why so much hate was on Doc Rivers, and I didn't appreciate it because I feel like he was a really good coach. The next season, he ends up going to the second round, and again he fails to make the ECF or the finals due to Ben Simmons, being scared to go up with the ball, go up on Trey Young, and just score the ball in general, and leaving everything to Joel Embiid, who also didn't have a very good series actually. So there's so much a coach can actually do, but I think when it comes to schemes, he's a good defensive coach. He's a good offensive coach. He's in the mix. Any team that he coaches is usually in the top five, like um standards. So I am, like I said, in my opinion, I got to put him up there as of one of the best coaches in the league, not in the top three, but maybe somewhere near the lower top 10, because he's consistently in the top five standings, no matter if it's the West or the East, and he just has a good coaching scheme, in my personal opinion. I know you about to cook this man, so let's hurry up and transition into what you got to say.
Bro, Doc Rivers is cool, bro. Nobody taking none away from his 2008 championship, bro. Bro, I was like, what? I was like 5 years old when he won his first chip, bro. Why are we still talking about that, bro? Why haven't he won another chip? If he's so good, bro, he had all this talent, bro. It just seemed to be a bunch of excuses for me, bro. I'm not giving him the excuse, bro. I'm not, bro, because I think he need to be held accountable, bro. It's only so much, bro. Out of all these failures, bro, we gonna sit here and say we can't put most of the blame on him, bro. Like, and there's been multiple instances where he's been a part of some of the most horrific failures, bro. Like, it's not a coincidence, bro, that he's there and they're blowing multiple 3-1 leads, bro. It's not a coincidence, bro. You feel me? Like, I don't know. To me, he's terrible at making adjustments, bro. That's a key thing you're supposed to be able to do, bro. He's terrible when his team's back is against the wall, bro. I think he crumbles, bro. He has no clear idea of what he is doing, bro. And it's clear to me, bro. There's no way the Clippers should have blown 3-1. I don't care how bad someone plays in the series, bro. That shouldn't be the determining factor on why you blow a 3-1, bro. You can still play bad and win a series, bro.
Hold on, hold on, hold
You can
on,
still play bad and no,
hold
you
on,
can time out. You can still play bad and win a series. You know what I'm saying? It's all like you said. He runs good schemes and all that. I did not see that in that series with the Clippers, bro.
hold
I did
on,
not
bro.
see that, bro.
I dig the Steve Kerr. Yeah, he won 4 championships as a coach. But let's go back to when he only had one, and the excuse for him winning that one was because Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love was injured. So a lot of people like to scratch that title off. So it's 2016. Are you using that same uh mechanism or tone you have with Doc Rivers to Steve Nash? I said sorry, bad. Steve Kerr for choking 3-1.
Yeah, you put me on the hot seat with that one. That's a good way of comparing it. But like I said before, does Steve Kerr have as many failures as this man, bro? That's not even a comparison, bro. You know, and that's a good point. That's definitely a good point that you made. You know, that kind of got me a little bit. That kind of got to me a little bit. That was a good one, but bro, like he doesn't have as many failures as him, so that you could use that one instance. Yeah, I mean, not many people holding him accountable because you can make mistakes as a coach. Things like that can happen. But if they're happening multiple times and people still putting you in consideration as this hold you to this high standard like you're the done data of coaches, no, bro. He's not that, bro. I don't think he's that good, bro. He's terrible at making adjustments. People like to say Monty Williams can't make much adjustments. But why are we not putting Doc Rivers on that same hot seat, bro? I'm literally tired of people putting him on this pedestal, bro. He's a decent coach at best, bro. He won one championship, bro. That's what people are harping off of, bro. You know, and the regular season is cool. Like I hold certain players that perform well in the regular season. You know, I'm gonna, and they don't perform well in the playoffs. I'm gonna hold him to that standard, bro. You know, he's a coach that can make you what can I say, a successful team during the regular season. But in terms of taking a team to a promised land, you know what I'm saying, and making players better and making them understand what they're good at and using that strength on the court, bro, he is not that type of coach, bro. Like, to me. And I don't know if it's a product of him being obsolete. Maybe that can be a thing, That's also, this may be off topic, but that also may be a thing. I think with Mark Jackson, people think he should be back in the NBA coaching. I just feel like he may be obsolete. That may be what Doc Rivers is. I don't know, but I don't think he's a good coach,
That's a
particularly.
very good point right there.
I really don't think he's a good coach, but that's pretty much it.
And I don't, it's just not. That's just not a crazy thing to say, and I could respect that opinion. A lot of people have brought it up, and there's some that don't, like to hold him to a high standard, like you said. I don't put him, high. I do think in the current coach rankings, he's like I said near the bottom 10. But I just think he's just, in my opinion, he's just not a bad coach. But I do respect the opinion that you don't think that he's there. He's slightly overrated. I could respect that. So.